Morning, everybody. Alright, I lied. It's nowhere close to morning. It's actually 4 o'clock. Whoops. But I had a busy morning. And I'm here trying to get the video put out real quick before I go to Jess's. And I'm going to stay there tonight, so I'm going to grab my PlayStation and everything like that. So, I've got a lot of stuff to do, and only a little bit of time to do it. With that being said, I want to go ahead and stop recording for just like a few minutes and get the video, see how long it's going to take. If it's going to take a long time, I'm going to have to wait till I get there to put it out. But it's 2 minutes before the time I would normally have it scheduled to be set to public. But I didn't get the chance to do anything with it till now. So, hopefully this goes smoothly. I get this done, I go to her house, I chill, play video games, and relax. I have a lesson for you kids. So, I have a Gmail account, and it got hacked. And they sent Jess some email, something about, she said the word porn was in the subject, so she didn't open it. And it also got sent to my aunt/grandma, which is really embarrassing. So as soon as she told me about that, I realized I didn't send it, so I told her, I said, don't open it. I contacted my aunt, and I said, don't open this email if you get one. Any emails from that address. So I go to Google to do a password reset because I figured someone just changed the password. No. Whoever changed the password also changed the contact email address somehow. So I can't get into it. And I tried to do the file a claim thing. But since I don't remember certain things, like exactly what contact email address I used on it, when I started using Gmail, what Gmail products I used on that account, like Google products I used on that account, and when I started using them, like down to the day, they won't do anything for me. So, just let that be a lesson to you kids. Write that information down, or just change your password like super often. That email was an old one I didn't use anyway, so it's not killing me. But I feel sorry for my contacts, because they're getting spam emails that are not me. I'm gonna go pick up the new Harley Quinn tomorrow morning, or tomorrow afternoon, whatever, and go maybe look at the camera that's gonna replace this one. I talked to Ed last night. He's gonna do some research for me. I'm gonna do some research tonight. I think I'm just looking at the year newer of this model. This is a 7W30, a W730, and I think the one that I'm looking at now is the W830. Not entirely sure. I would like to go with one of the Canons, but here's the thing. This camera and the new one, I'm not paying for. My friend Ben has always been kind of like a sponsor to me. He's always supported me, and you know, I do all his cosplay design and stuff like that, and make his costumes and stuff when he needs them. And when I need art supplies or vlog stuff, he hooks me up there. So we have this like mutual understanding stuff. And if he needs help with Twitter, his vlog channel, his YouTube channel, I know more about YouTube than he does, so I can, you know, help him out as much as I can. So I can't really say how much money I can spend, honestly. And that camera is about the same price that we paid for this one. And theoretically speaking, I'm going to do some research and make sure this is true, but the batteries should match. So I can have 2 batteries instead of 1, and 2 official Sony batteries, so I don't have to buy another battery, which that will be really nice, because I actually always wanted to get a second battery for this camera. But if it's going to be messed up, I don't really want to do that. So I might go look at the W830 tomorrow. I don't know. I'm going to be out, so I might go there anyway. And check it out. But it really sucks about that Google thing. That's really disappointing to me. I'm surprised they don't do anything for me. I probably could call them and be like, hey, yo, I don't know this information, but I can try and help you, you know what I mean? Like, but I'm not gonna bother. So I made it to Jess's house, and I'm relaxing in a few minutes, but I gotta set my PlayStation up. I always bring my PlayStation with me, so I have something to do. Anyways, like I was saying, she got a notice about the pool, and she could bring 2 guests, blah, 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 blah. you know, that's about usual, I believe. I'm not sure. So now I've got the PlayStation hooked up, and I'm gonna play some video games for a little while. Because I used that temporary filling stuff on my tooth earlier, and I can't eat for like another hour and 20 minutes. So that sucks. So I'm just gonna play games and stuff until I can eat. Does anybody know how hard it is to play PS3 when this happens? She was laying on the controller and she'll like move and then she'll get on top of the controller like to stop you from playing. Little jerk. Not much happening tonight. I'm just gonna sit here and I gotta do dishes so I can cook dinner. Because I was gonna use 53. I think they cooked some fries. And the tray for it is in the bottom of the sink. So I've got to do that. I wonder if I can find something to put you guys on so I can still keep vlogging. Hey, look at that! Huh. The cabinets work. But yeah, I have to do dishes so I can make dinner. And I was trying to play little games earlier, but the cat kept trying to get the control out of my hands. Then I was vlogging and I just hit the button to like start recording, and the cat grabs the string and yanks the camera out of my hand. So that's not like a very pleasant experience, I suppose that's what you'd call it. Little jerk. I figure I'll stay here tonight and leave to go do what I want to do tomorrow, like afternoonish. Make sure I come back by here before I go home. I make sure the cats have got food and everything. And then go home for tomorrow night. Because Saturday I'm heading out of town and I'm just going to have to come here in the morning and give the cats like a whole can of food because they'll be gone. I'll be gone most of the day. And then come give them a little bit more at night, I guess. I guess that's what I should do. But I never know what time I'm going to be back, so I can't just leave them alone, like, and not give them anything, you know. I think I'm going to have, this is going to be a very, like, junk dinner. Curly fries. And some form of chicken. That's what I'm going to have for dinner. Probably curly fries and chicken strips. I know, I told you, junk dinner. I just don't enjoy cooking most of the time anymore. But the good thing is, this little thing here is amazing. And it'll be alright. I think while I'm waiting on dinner, which I already have on that pizza thing, I'm going to sit down and watch some wrestling. I have the WWE Network still. And I can sit down and watch old pay-per-views, which is probably what I'll do, or whatever is like live on it. Right now it's at Legends House, which is kind of like a WWE version of Big Brother. With like the old school wrestlers like Roddy Piper and Jim Duggan, and I think George Animal. No, he's not on there. Sorry, I thought he was, but I'm thinking of somebody else. I'm not a very big, I don't know very many old school wrestlers, so. I think Tony Atlas is on there. I think that's who that guy is. I don't know. A lot of people I used to recognize and I don't know. I think Big John Studd's there. You see my point. People who wrestled probably before I was born. Or when I was really young. So I'm probably going to watch like an old pay-per-view while I'm waiting on this. Because there's not much on TV. I've watched most of the YouTube videos. There's a few left, but I've watched most of them already. Two little piggies eating from a bowl. So since I'm this bored, I have a poker game on PlayStation 3 that I'm going to play because I'm that bored. Oh, sorry, can't show you. Yeah, that game didn't end well. I almost won one tournament, but then my system, like it said press X to do the next hand, and I would press it, but nothing would happen. And I tried different controls or something, like the game locked up, like the game wouldn't, like, actually it locked up, but it wouldn't let me play the next hand, which really sucked. So then I had to start over, and then I couldn't win. I would be like down to 2 of us or something like that, and they would beat me. So I'm done with that for now. I might play something else, but I'm gonna stop vlogging here. I know it's kind of a boring vlog, but I didn't do much today, so you know. Want to see a cat playing with a toy? Alright guys, remember to leave your comments down below, hit the like button if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up if you did, subscribe if you haven't, and share the video with your friends. And answer the question of the day, which is, have you guys ever played poker? And if you have, are you any good? I'm referring to Texas Hold'em, not like regular standard poker or any other variation. Alright guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.